Hi Libras, how are we doing this week? This is your weekly reading from May the 2nd to the 9th. We are fully in May now. I hope it's going to be a great May for you. Well, it kind of looks like it already is. My usual spiel. First, I just want to say thank you for everyone for being here, supporting, following, subscribing, all of that, commenting. I appreciate it so much. Lots of gratitude today towards that. Here with the readings, they are general readings, so if it doesn't relate to you this week, I am sorry. I'll try and connect to your energy next week. Also, if this one doesn't really connect, check your moon and rising, because depending on what they are, what planets, with air in each sign, it can vary and it can change. So make sure you check out those as well, because those are always important to have kind of the full picture, the full grasp of what is going on. All right, let's get into it. Great start of the week for you guys. Looks like there is this new financial opportunity for you, this new kind of seed, this new kind of job here. For some of you, it could be going back to school. For some of you, it could be just maybe a promotion where you're kind of just like starting something new, something kind of a new kind of financial situation for here. And it looks like whatever this kind of new situation is, whatever this kind of maybe financial offer, whether it's investing in something, whatever you're kind of doing this week that is kind of new towards your finances, seems like it's going to end some anxiety for you, which is really, really nice. You're kind of having sleepless nights about a situation. Maybe it was even about money. But whatever it was, it's kind of like that anxiety is being relieved, and you're kind of seeing, what am I feeling right now? You're seeing like the hopefulness of that pentacle. It's like, yeah, I see it. I can see what this pentacle can grow into. I can see that it kind of is growing into the 10 of Pentacles. You're less worried about it now, whatever it was. Maybe you were having some anxiety about whatever this kind of maybe new job is, maybe this kind of creative potential. But now, Libra, you're kind of like, yeah, like I see it, like I envision it, I know kind of what this kind of small investment is going to expand for me and expand in my life. So that's great. For Libras, please. Got a teamwork card here, so you might again be joining, like I was saying before, if you got it, and if you're getting a promotion, you might be joining a new team, or something involved where you're more of a team player. If this isn't, again, working with other people around you, can also be a spiritual kind of team effort, which is something I'm a rising Libra, and Libra in my first house, so I get a lot of like Libra energy, but when I get Three of Pentacles, I don't think just on the human plane. I think also on the spiritual plane as well, because we do have our spiritual team. Everyone has a spirit guide. They're here to help us, and we're here to interact with them and work together on things towards what we want to manifest in our lives. I'm getting a bit of that, but I'm also getting, again, like it could also be in the physical world as well. Might be joining, maybe getting a new business partner. Again, maybe you got promoted to a new team or team aspect here, because it seems like you're kind of have this teamwork. Whatever this kind of job is, you're going to have some people in your corner helping you achieve what it is that you're working on, helping you kind of grow your business, or just grow your career in a way as well. Got some Queen of Cups energy, so you might be dealing with the water sign here, or we're dealing with the water sign. There's this little bit of emotional healing. So again, this could be you healing from this water sign here, but also I get with the Queen of Cups, it's us nurturing our emotions. I just getting a lot of feminine energy right now in that kind of sense in our emotions. I feel like the thing about the Queen of Cups is she's very nurturing and cares for especially like your emotional being in yourself. Nurturing, I always kind of see her, I know I don't really choose genders, but I see her as the mother in the sense of like someone that just like nurtures their child, and I really see you nurturing your emotions and kind of maybe nurturing the parts of yourself that kind of need to be healed. Like I'm kind of feeling a bit of maybe some like childhood trauma, something like that. It just kind of feels like this energy of whatever it is that was kind of making us sad or making us really depressed. We're kind of nurturing ourselves now and feeling like here that it's okay. Like, you're kind of just like, you know, like, having more care for yourself in that sense in your emotional side. Also could be maybe dealing with the Scorpio because we have the Death card reversed. Here, so if I was talking about, maybe that is, for some of you, that is the water sign that you're healing from, could be Scorpio. I just kind of feel, what's the Death card reversed? The Star card, Aquarius energy, Death reversed means not finishing, not ending something. So I'm just feeling the energy. I like this. I feel like you were having a choice in the matter here. Kind of, and what we were anxious about is like wondering if we should kind of continue what we're doing. Wondering if we're kind of chosen the right path. If we kind of, I feel like anxious about kind of maybe either where we're going in life, or anxious about some maybe decisions we made recently. It seems that this Death card reversed, sometimes I usually get Death card reversed and I'm like, oh, you're not closing out a cycle. But I think you're not putting an ending to something here, and I think it's in a good way. I think you're fighting a little bit. You're fighting for your hopes, fighting for your dreams, fighting for what you kind of really believe in here, Libra. What you kind of want out of your career, where you want it to go. That hope coming back again, and that's kind of coming in for you. And so I think the Death reversed is a good sense. It means that you're not ending it. You're like, no, I'm going to continue to kind of go after what I want. Kind of do the things that I want here. I kind of want more on this kind of Star and Death energy. Maybe also if you're dealing with Aquarius, maybe you might be going back to an Aquarius. Can I get more on this kind of Death and Aquarius card? It's a conflict card with the Five of Wands, but I'm feeling like it's not a bad conflict. It's just like a fighting for. It's like a fighting for your hopes. It's like fighting for your dreams here. Fighting for everything you want to accomplish, and you're like, you know what? Just because I'm not going to end something here. It's almost like this renewal here of like, you know what? I'm going after what I want, and I'm like, fuck it. My dreams are still going to be a reality here. And you're fighting for that. You're fighting here, and it seems like you're nurturing that self for you, that it's like, whatever it is that you were depressed about, it seems like you're kind of nurturing your emotion here, and you're kind of getting back the emotional stability to be able to like fight, to be able to go after the things you want, your hopes, your dreams. And then maybe there was this time where you were feeling like it wasn't, this time where you were like feeling where like it wasn't going to happen or something like that. That, you know, that your life was going to be a different route. I don't know, you're getting back into the energy of popping into that fighting for what you want again, having that energy to push forward. You have the Two of Pentacles here as well, so you might be evaluating two different paths. You might be evaluating money with the two different paths, seeing that you're like, okay, weighing your options here, like which way do I want to go, which way kind of feels right for you, right? In this weighing of options, weighing in money here. Maybe for some of you that are going back to school, you could also be budgeting and seeing if, like, hey, like what would make kind of the most sense for you. But it seems like whatever you kind of are fighting for here, it looks like you're kind of have a good, like, clear focus, which is awesome. Don't let bad news stop you. Don't let, if something doesn't come in for you, if an opportunity doesn't right? If the Wheel of Fortune reverses, if something doesn't go in your favor. If something doesn't go in your favor, Libra, it doesn't mean that it's not for you. So keep pushing, keep that push. And this is what I think when I'm talking about kind of spiritual, like spiritual teamwork here. Feel trust that they have your back. Trust that the universe, your spiritual team, knows what they're doing and is trying to bring you the best thing possible for you. It will stop kind of this anxiety about it. It will stop this constant second guessing where something doesn't kind of come in for us. You know, we immediately go to our doubts. It's like, oh, because I'm not good enough, I'll never make it. You know, we kind of get into that mind space and energy, especially when things go away. A mantra I was kind of using was this week, if it was meant for me, it would be meant to be. Not saying not like work towards your goals and stuff like that, but if something, you know, it's like if one avenue kind of closes a door, there's another avenue coming up. There's another door that's going to open, okay? So just trust that this week. Don't, just because sometimes maybe something won't go in your favor here, Libra, you kind of just want to be like, well, I give up, this sucks. Keep pushing, and that's what the universe is saying, especially with this 10 of Wands right now. It's going to take a little bit of effort, kind of push back here to push forward. And I believe in you, and I kind of believe that you guys can do it here. Oh, interesting. We have a new partnership here. I'm just kidding. There might be. We have the Knight of Wands, or the Knight of Swords reversed, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Swords reversed. There might have been a little fear, a little bit of stagnancy with this partnership here. Could be a relationship, could also be a new business partner, could be kind of anything in that kind of realm here. But there was some fear approaching this person. You kind of didn't want to go after what you wanted here. You were kind of holding yourself back a little bit to this person, but I think you're kind of releasing that. I think you're releasing some of the fears involved. The fears of maybe not feeling good enough. You know, it's kind of like the Eight of Swords is that mental game that we put in ourselves, that we trap ourselves and then in our head. Our thoughts kind of take over our intuitive feeling here. So you might be moving towards kind of this Two of Cups now, because it might be seems like you kind of maybe drew back a little bit, and some of it could have been some own stuff going on in your head. Maybe if you were going through this depressive period, you were kind of like, I don't even want a relationship or hopeful for a relationship here. But it kind of seems like the universe is trying to offer you something here. So just be on the lookout for that. This might be someone that you haven't been talking to for a little bit, or again, things kind of maybe went flat with them. But it takes a little signs. Notice from kind of the universe right now. They're trying to show you something. You're kind of focused too much on something else. I feel like maybe you might be focused in another area of your life or career. They're trying to give you an opportunity here. They're trying to give you a cup. But it kind of seems like almost fear or... could be even fear of like rejection or fear of not feeling good enough has stopped you kind of moving forward with this partnership. So just kind of keep an open heart and keep an open mind. Obviously have some good boundaries here, but see if something is maybe just fear or something is kind of actually what you're feeling, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Is it the thought in your head or is it the gut feeling? Let's pull some oracle cards. That one went. Thank you. All right. For Libra. Thank you. All right. Oh, love that. All right. So 52 reversed this is the energy oracle, and this is the goddess of the moon. So your energy oracle card here, I'll just read it out for you. This card reversed reveals blocks in intuition, inner disconnect, and sense of living in the dark. You have a deep desire to know your purpose, your truth, and you can feel, but they can feel very distant. This message is a dissatisfaction where your inner life is concerned. It's possible that extreme worry and discontent are the obstacles to your inner peace and wisdom you seek. If you need to let go and renew your faith in yourself and your internal spirit, get out of your own way, release any fears that are blocking the truth of your blessed eternal nature. Your soul, your higher self, knows you best. So allow stillness into your life. Listen to the stirring of your own intuitive voice, and trust what you receive. Exactly, right? Trust kind of that inner, that's what all I was kind of talking about here. It's like having faith in ourselves again. Having drive, the hope, nurturing that emotional side of ourselves that feels maybe that we can't do things, battling for what we want, standing up for ourselves and be like, you know what, I can do this. I'm a hard worker. I can fight for kind of what I want here. And again, that's this new drive that I've been talking about, kind of this whole read that you're going to have. And I love that. Like, you're going to feel, I don't know, you're going to feel good again, I feel like. All right, then Starseed Oracle, you got the Blue Flame. This card of awakening, energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions or having experiences are out of the ordinary. In the West, little known is about the precious spontaneous awakening. It can feel very scary when you're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences with those going through them, being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and a deep cellular DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier, more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. Awakening without integration can leave us feeling ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes that you're going through. And that's what we're calling here about with the Queen of Cups, kind of nurturing ourselves, nurturing our emotional side and the energy, the things that we're kind of feeling right now. But it looks like, again, main reading, anxiety is kind of going to be over. So I feel like that strain, whatever it was that was kind of holding us down, is going to kind of be lifted from us this week. Awesome, Libra, that was your reading. I hope it helped.